West Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, right.
Fields going to throw right away. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Second down and 4.
Here we go. 319, 175. 11.
Now Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offense and quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Check. Come on. Set.
Now the first carry here for the running back. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Yellow, 43. Cut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ultra. Go up. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready? Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point by Bass, nothing good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Here we go. Go.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Out, let's go. 19 section.
In motion, the tight end. Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Now it's Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Green 19.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, 330 tonight.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Ready. The 29-yard line.
Ready. Blue 32. Drill green. Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Fields now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots down the field.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
What's right? 319, right? Right.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's second and 10.
Angel. Don't jump. Angel. Right.
Play action. It's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling.
And the Bucs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Fields. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, turn off, right.
Back to throw. Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 331. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Ready.
Well, he tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So on 4th down, they decided to go with a run-pass option. A good decision.
And the run can get you there, but the pass gets you there quicker. Nice decision. Picks up a 1st down.
Here we go. Delta. 319, get us up. Right.
Off play action, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 319, get us up. Go.
And they'll run again. And this time they'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw is Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline, there's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it, field goal time.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Ready up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, It's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A big play there. 68 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Operating from the gun, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10.
West,
8-yard line.
Here we go, Snide. Snide.
They'll look to throw again. Now Fields going to run, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
It's a Gannon. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Off the option, that's complete. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-17. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Trail. Yes, 45. Right. 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 Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw. Fields. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Fields going to run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Up. Nice instruction. Right.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not only want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
331, 331. Right.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
19 winning, 19.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but it would be even worse now. Is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
And now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard 26-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be fourth down.
38.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it. 25, touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10. The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. 58, what's he that?
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Hands it off out of the gun. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Let's go. Here we go. 319, get that. Right.
Now Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
11. Here we go. We're good. 319, get that. Right.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Ready.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Red, yellow, white, grill, green. Black shot. Smash, red. Hut.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him to something.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Now it's Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Okay,
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17.
Black ultra, huge, yellow. Hey, red. Green jack. Ready.
Looking to throw. That is incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to
take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ball red, 33, yellow. Hey, green, black shot. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.